こんにちは。スティールライジングやろうと思います。前回はメインクエストを進めて、で、いけなかったサイドクエストも進められるようになったので、ちらっとそっちを覗いて、この場所にたどり着いた感じなので、引き続きメインクエストをやっていこうかなというところやね。これ、もやついてるエリアやったやんな。まだ全体見れてへんような気するな。あれは戦ったんやったっけ？どっから、なんか、こう境界やんな。こっちから来たんか。なんか壊れてるところから入り込んだんやったっけ？これは逆。こっちから来たんか。おっついて。なんかこの3体は相手にしたような気がするね。こっちから来てんね。で、こっちから乗ったんか。で、ここか。ちょっとだけ削れた。回復してから行く？お、横丁に。おるな。あいつだけか？おっつ。あの上にも行けんね。これは開くわけじゃない。これさっきんとこやんな。せや。こう上がれる。ボスかな？まだ2つやったな、見つけたん。揃ってんな。ボスか？なんかを乗り越えた先にボスみたいなことが今までちょくちょくあったね。ドアを塞いである。いとも簡単に教会へ侵入。パン職人の妻と話す。これまた弱点を教えてもらえるやつかな。何が望みだ。この教会で何が起こったのですか？弱点を教えて。生き残った人たちは地下墓地に隠れてる。生きたまま連れ去られた男。これが今回のボスやな、きっとな。どちらに連れ去られた？返答もつかない。あれ？弱点を教えてくれはるやつじゃないのか。 これ教会の入り口のとこか。ぐるっと回ってきたんか。ああー、まだボスではない。ああ、違うな。よういるな。3体。なるべく個別に行きたいな。この下にはいいね。あ、間違えた。間違って貴重な石を投げた。石、なかなか手に入らんな。向こうの辺の拾っていこうよ。ちょっと大きいなら、アイギスさんのパワーなら、ちょっと細かくできそうなもんやんな。ここになし。あれ、お、壊せるとこもある。どっかショートカットか、これ。お、ショートカットやな。えっと、工房の、親子の家に続く鍵使えへんなと思ってた門のところに繋がったんやな。 間違えた。モジュールの鍵。下なんもなさそう。あっち通れんのか。近づいてきた。堀をたやすく越えられるはず。なるほど。あの向こうがキャリッジ止まってるとこかな。まだ凍ってなかったか。こいつは自爆せえへんのかな。なんか上も行けたな。この向こうがキャリッジ止まってるとこやんな。ぐるっと回っていきたいね。こっちからは分かれへんのか。これは別に意味ないのか。なんもないな。うん。こっからかな。たやすく越えられる言うたな。ここか。崩れてるよね。ああ、たやすい。危ない。あ、チェックポイント。もうちょいやな。これ、太平院の建物か。あの上。あの上ボスか。お、
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom. but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
やばいね。なんやあの時計。メガネ手に入れたな。なんや印象的な。メガネ。分厚いレンズが付けられたメガネ。文字が読みづらくなったものが使用する。アンバリットはハイヘインの中庭で発見した。原子によるとこれは、ネッティル財務官のものであり、ルイ16世の長身であったものの、何やら不和が生じていたようだ。あれ違う人のが見つかったな。あ、そうか。これは、娘さんのやつか。こっち、これで3つ揃ったんか。この3つか。モジュールは何が手に入ったんや。速度。回避と疾走攻撃によるスタン。持続モジュール2あるな。こっちの持続より、こっちの持続より、レベル3。こっちの持続の方がいいな。さっきの人のか。ネッケル。不敬なる思考。王の資質。陛下は借金が膨れ上がりすぎて手がつけられません。陛下の機械革命はこの王国を変えましたが、国庫は痛ましいほどに空っぽなのです。不安を何とか抑えながら私は王に進言する。借金か、ネッケル。この借金は貴殿と銀行のご友人たちが協力し合って作ったものではないかね。物が利益のために、そしてまた新たに税を徴収しろというのかね。市民たちは新たな税に耐えられるのか。陛下、大丈夫でしょう。すべての身分から公平に税を徴収すれば心配はいりません。貴族たちと聖職者、それから第三身分の同意を取り付ける必要はありますが、三部会の招集をしたのもそのためです。明日、陛下には開会式において次長を務めていただきます。 貴殿の三部会がどうせろくなことには ならないだろう。貴殿が反逆者たちを焚きつけてしまったのだからな。と王はため息をついた。連中が声高に叫ぶのはくだらない陳情書のことばかり。私の玉座が脅かされていようとはな。ベルサイユの道々も声だけは大きな不敬の狂人で埋め尽くされている。陛下は一瞬だけ口を止めると、脅すような声色でこう付け加えた。親愛なる大臣を正直に申せ。貴殿はわざと仮想民の群れを陳に仕向けたのではないか陛下、私の忠誠心を疑われるのですか。言われのない非難に打ち震えながら私は叫んだ。身の程をわきまえろと言っているのだ、メッケル。と陛下はおっしゃった。陳の玉座を脅かす者が誰であれ。奥の手を使うのはやぶさかではないぞ。怖っ。このゲームの中ではルイル16世、だいぶ悪く描かれてる印象やね。ボス。これボスか？これボスかな？結構、チェックポイントから離れてた？ボス集のする広さやね。石化、炸裂。広いなぁ。だいぶ広いな。上、鎧かな？窓の枠。カエルにも見えて可愛いな。ちょっとぷっくりしたカエルみたいにも見えるね。行くか。なんかチェスの駒の名前がついてるよな。わあ、でかっ。鍵を持ってんのか？あ、鍵ます。あれ、石か向こうか。あ、気絶か。よしよし。やばっ。いて電気。あ、今の飛んできてたんか。何する？撃つ？何？あー、 危なっ。よし。何。これでよし。お、奥さんも亡くなったはるやな、きっとな。
Oh no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me?
私を？君はどこの誰だね？
Where are you?
It is of no importance.
目覚める前について。
What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had
不愉
frightful
快な光
visions,
景。
rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow, and it was cold enough to curdle
寒かった。
blood. It's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think.
乗り移っていた。
Big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
身元について。
Who are you,
あな
monsieur?
たは誰ですか？
Don't you know? Anjak
知らないのか。
Ninis Definos. Well, I was
捕
before.
らえられる前の話。
But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no
共
doubt.
謀より。
And most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
逮捕時の状況について。
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
これからは。
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
おお、なるほど。連れて行く。
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
あ、その場所に移動するのか？あれ？太平院の門が帰り道で開いたりすると思ってたんやけど、違うのか？戻ってきたな。
She's back. Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
バイさんとこにやはった人もいたな。
Already planning our counterattack.
この集団について。
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they'd established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
うん。修道院について。
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
なるほど。修道士について。
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
第3のミッションも進められそうや
In
な。
private,
お
if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
おなんでよ。
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His
Oh.
anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille,
なるほど。
it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him.
なるほど、そういうことか。だから秘密なんか。なんやろな、ギリギリに言われた何をしたや
Monsieur
ろね。
Necker,
I owe you
Oh.
my life, madame. So I'm embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
仲間が増えてきたね。話を続けるよう促す。
do not fear. You have my full attention.
Suzanne, my beloved wife.
あ
I cannot bring myself to
あ、お、
accept
無事
her
なの
death.
か探してくれて
Despite
か
all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive.
なるほど。
I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate? Why has the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
ネッキロのメッシュ方向につい
Why would
て。
the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Well, my life and my fortune as well. I refuse to accept any remuneration for my
Oh.
services.
Oh,
In order to keep the
立派やね。
accounts balanced, and I personally fill the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts. Bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire d'affaires in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your
金庫は破壊で
incredible
きない。
strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed precisely to that effect. I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round at Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course. Who knows? He might know more about this matter.
なるほど。
I will ask him.
この場所にいるね。なるほど。スザンに何があったのかについて。
I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides, we were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie on Rue de Bourgogne.
I shall
Ah.
be off.
You are the only hope of
近
seeing my
墓地がどうの
baby
言うたな。
and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
地下墓地に潜んだはったりすんのかな。おー。サイドクエスト増えた？うん。あ、一緒なんか。金庫の剣と奥さんの剣。ああ、なるほど。二大秘宝。財産も、奥さんも宝物。うん、うん、うん。
Monsieur le Marquis,
I'm listening, Aegis.
騎兵隊について、あれ騎兵隊まだ調査してないな。
I went to the meeting point you indicated. I had an unexpected
Ah.
encounter there.
Get to the facts. Who did you meet there?
Madame de Polignac, the Queen's favorite. She made no secret of her reason for being in that desolate place. So now I know all about the precious cargo that is the cause of your great concern.
Seigneur. The children. What happened? Tell me that nothing bad has happened to them.
That remains to be determined. One thing is certain. Charlotte and the young Dauphin are missing. The evidence points to an ambush by the Duc d'Orléans' men. They apparently attacked the wagon the children were hiding in.
How the hell did they know?
This ambush could not have taken place without an accomplice.
うん。
You were betrayed.
A plague on Orléans and his damned informants. They have taken the children.
That still remains to be seen. It seems that the Duke's men were interrupted while carrying out their task. 3 of them lost their lives. A 4th was able to escape.
Excellent. I bet it was my hussars who sent the vermin running. But why the hell haven't they reported to me yet?
Only they could tell you that.
Would you be so kind as to go and find them? The lives of these poor children hang in the balance. My hussars are stationed at Les Invalides. That's from where they were to set off for Gros Caillou.
うん。
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
みんな集まってんね。これはグレゴワール氏宛ての手紙。アンベル・メニル主任司祭グレゴワール氏へ。フランシスコ会の戒律として、俗事に携わることは禁止されています。我らは祈りによって迷える魂を救済し、主の、これは何て読むんや。おもと身元かな。おもと、おもと、身元。どれも正解なんか。身元がしっくりくるかな。主の身元へと送り出すのが使命であるのです。規定にはフランシスコ会の兄弟たちに伝わる聖筆を託します。どうか貴殿と庇護を求める者たちが修道院の食堂において降りかかる厄災から守られるよう祈りを捧げます。神のご加護があらんことを。エチエンヌ神父より。こうか。
Aegis, a word, s'il vous plaît.
おなんか言うたな。なんて見てへんかった。
Aegis,
私の研究についてお話ししたい。
Do you have a few moments to spare for me?
ぜひぜ
Certainly,
ひ
mon père.
続けてください。
Listening.
I've carefully collected the testimony of our companions here.
証言
And
を
then
集
I
めた。
compared them with the observations made during my investigation of the man who calls himself Cagliostro. I came to quite the shocking conclusion. I believe
ほう。
I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion, like clocks that never need winding. They get their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis. They drink from the anima essence that permeates the purgatory described by Monseigneur de la Fare. These machines feed on the dead. The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
死者を糧に。
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue my research, I will never lose faith. I keep thinking about the three Nemes. These echoes. All of this is clearly related to Nicholas Flamel's work.
The alchemist?
錬金術師。
Precisely, mon ami. And this leads me to fear the worst.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly 4 centuries ago?
Not him, per se. Rather, the heretic who is exploiting his discoveries. This poses a grave danger to us all.
危険について。
What do you fear, mon père?
What do I fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, near the
ほう
Hôtel de Ville.
怪しい
He
ね。
had the priests forcibly removed. They hardly even had time to save the church's sacred relics. Since then, only our father
なるほど。
knows what they've been doing there, hidden away from the people of Paris.
Oh dear.
おー、なるほど。
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur. Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his lapis philosophorum.
ラピスフィロソフォルムについて。
What is the lapis philosophorum, mon père?
The philosopher's stone.
賢者の石。
Where do I begin? No one knows its true nature, or even what it might look like. All that is known is that it is said to grant untold riches and eternal life to whoever possesses it. Its very existence is questioned, of course. But if it's true, just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it. We must elucidate this matter at any cost.
ニコラ・フラメルの墓について。
Where is this tomb?
In the church's crypt.
ああ、地下墓地出てきたな。
Remained undisturbed, despite the mystery surrounding it. But now they're no longer there to protect it. We need to know for certain.
But how? There are automats everywhere.
Aegis,
Oui, mon père.
will you help us get to the bottom of this?
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter the church?
There is perhaps a solution. The penitence door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's only opened on Good Friday, but this year I had the honor and good fortune to lead the procession. Here is the key.
おお、鍵。なるほど。墓に侵入。
Goodbye, mon père.
ほう。
My respects, monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Aegis. We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Méry. The path that led us to this convent was not an easy one, believe me.
Goodbye, monseigneur.
Allez en paix.
よう無事に
Aegis.
たどり着けたね。レイモンド。
Monsieur Raymond.
Aegis, we are very pleased to see you again. It was very unwise of us to leave the Société without such a capable bodyguard as yourself. It is a miracle that we got here safely.
不安の原因について。
What do you want to talk to me about?
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, Aegis?
No, monsieur.
マシアック
It's an
会。
association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac,
結社。
just west of Les Halles. It counts some of the wealthiest plantation owners in the empire. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santilles.
激しい対立関係が。
Adversaries. They are waging a war of influence to keep the
あ
slave trade going
あ。
and resort to the vilest methods to achieve their ends. They worship nothing but money, and their greed is matched only by their cruelty. Regrettably, my interests occasionally require me to suffer their company. 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre to settle some business with the Admiralty, when I overheard a conversation between 2 planters from Bastère. If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is plotting to create
不眠不休の奴隷を作ろうと画策。
This is Clave sans sommeil. Those were their exact words. It's hard to say what this could possibly mean, but I fear they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force them to toil day and night, without rest.
あ
Our
あ。
organization will not let these poor souls endure such a hell. Aegis, we must look into this. It is a matter of great urgency.
You speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
なるほ
What
ど。
exactly do you accuse me of, Monsieur de Robespierre? S'il vous plaît, do tell.
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plantation?
I fight every minute of every day to improve their condition. No one would have the audacity to deny this.
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
It's easy to criticize from atop Mount Olympus, Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education,
なるほど。
without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery.
なるほど。
No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
Any reform, revolutionary or not, must be taken step by step.
そうやね。
Moderation
激しく
and prudence.
激しい言い方をす
This
る必要はない
reform
よ
is
ね。
not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle, my plantation in Guyane. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no less profitable.
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see? The law of nature gives
突っ
every
かかる
man
な、この
the right to
人。
cultivate his own land.
Monsieur, calm yourselves. I implore you. Now is no time to quarrel. What Monsieur Raymond has related to us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create sleepless slaves as quickly as possible. Aegis, you are the only one who stands a chance of making it to the Hôtel de Massiac alive.
不眠不休のみたいなの聞いたとき、オートマタを想像したけど、そうじゃないのか。オートマタに働いてもらえればというのは、この人が考えてはったことやんな。そしたら同じやんと思ったけど、人を不眠不休にする計画なのか？
Did you go to the Hotel de Massiac?
No, not yet.
Remember, it's by Les Halles, just west of the Marché des Innocents.
奴隷制とのただ、これ聞いたやつなんかな。聞いたやつやね。なるほど。
See you later, perhaps.
ジュリアン・レイモンド宛ての手紙。サンドバングアカン軍より。この手紙が三部会の前にお前へ届くよう神に祈る。どうかベルサイユで怒りをぶちまけてくれないか。農業に関する問題なんぞ2の次、3の次で十分だ。議論すべきは黒人の大議員がいないことであり、白人の議員たちの願望が俺たちの法律になってはいけないことについてだ。どうか鋼の石で黒人に向けられた軽蔑と戦ってくれ。それとネッケル閣下とも話をしてきてもらいたい。あのお方の事前事業からは慈愛の精神がにじみ出ている。もしかすると抑圧された人々の味方なのやもしれない。幸運と健康を祈る。お前の友であり、弟フランソワ・レイモンドより。その人と合流できたね。バイさんいるな。バイさんとにしようか。クエストあったね。ミラボーを話す。
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
鋼の金庫について。
Minister Necker claims that you are a familiar face at the Tuileries Palace.
That old story. Will it hound me until I have drawn my last breath? This, madame, is nothing but an unfounded rumor that I am trying in vain to dispel. To what do I owe the displeasure of having to defend myself once again?
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the king's chambers.
What luck could resist your talents?
Minister Necker said it was indestructible.
Oh, I see. Well, let me think. Who could help you? After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. Nothing that can resist the expertise of our dear Monsieur Bailly. Why don't you ask him for help?
なるほど。
I'll be sure to do so.
Now, who else might be of use? Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier as well.
ラボアジェ。おー。
I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you something you can use to blow the door off that stubborn safe.
Good. I will go and find him.
Now, if you'll forgive me, I have an urgent matter to attend to.
You are forgiven for
お好きなように。
In that case, it has been a pleasure, madam.
なるほど。ネッケルを誹謗する新聞。人民の友。政治と平等のための新聞。マラーチョ。これか。これで起こった反応が。ちょっとこれスクロールするやつやな。こっちで見ようか。サイドクエストが増えたね。これか。知力、策略、強胆、不屈。これほどの能力が攻撃のために使われないというのなら、一体どんな使い道があるというのだろう。1年前、ネッケルお大臣閣下様が人為的な飢饉を引き起こす条約を制定したことを人民は決して忘れてはならない。1788年の夏、食料不足の危機が迫っているなどと告知して、意図的にパンの値段を釣り上げた。その後、物価の高騰を口実にネッケルは1000倍制を導入した。すなわちパン職人たちが自分で調達した物資を使って適切だと判断したパンを焼く自由を奪い取ったのだ。敬愛なる読者諸君、我らが事前化閣下はこのような手法を通じてフランス王国のあらゆる穀物を独占し、お仲間たちの私腹を陶器で肥やしたのだ。ネッケルお大臣閣下様のお友達、大臣様、貴族様、司法官様をはじめ、その他諸々の狡猾な悪党様たちがこの計画の背後にいる。この盗賊たちは徒党を組むと、王宮に救う下僕や売太たちの力を借りながら、フランス王国につけ入り、暴利を貪る事業を作り上げたのである。市民たちよ、私のペンは何者にも縛られない。そして、ネッケルお大臣閣下様がこのフランス王国の手綱を握る立場にいる限り、私も追求の手を緩めない。民衆の怒りを抑えきれないことに気がついたあの男が、命からがらこの国から逃げ出すその日まで。まあ、怒られんな、こら。フランツ・アントン・メスメル。ドイツ・バーデン出身、フランツ・アントン・メスメルは熟練の医師であり、人体への惑星の影響についてと名付けられた論文を1766年に発表した。これは天体地球、そして命ある体は相互に作用しているという新たな理論を論じたものであり、この事象は磁性流体と関係があるとされた。時期の治療効果を突き止めた彼のもとには、欧州中から裕福な患者が大量に押し寄せた。天然痘から失明まで、多岐にわたる病気や怪我の治療を行えると信じられていた。1778年にはパリに居を構えると、その莫大な治療費を躊躇なく支払うことができる上流階級の顧客を獲得した。彼は瞬く間に宮廷内で動物磁気の始祖、星の導き手、人間、地球、そして宇宙をつなげるものとして大絶賛されるようになった。だが、1784年、王が王立科学アカデミーの委員会に調査を依頼したことで状況は一変する。委員会にはラボアジェ、バイー、ベンジャミン・フランクリンなどの高名な学者が名を連ねており、メスメルの理論の進化を調査した。彼らの導き出した結論は明白であった。メスメルが提唱する原理や手法は紛れもない療法である。自費療法でいいのかな。まあ、嘘もんってことやんな。うん。エセか。エセ療法である。エセってこんな感じ書くんや。 似て非なるものってこと？そうか、バイさんからこの人の話聞いたけど、バイさんがエセやって言ってるんやね。フランツ・アントン・メスメルは社会から無慈悲に拒絶されることとなり、日の目を見ない場所でその研究を続けることとなる。斧が理論を証明し、名誉を挽回することを誓った彼は、その技術と発明を完成させるべく、相方としては申し分ないカリオストロ伯爵と手を組んだ。なるほど。今日メスメルの身に何があったのかを知る者はいない。1786年のある日、何の前触れもなく、一切の私物を持ち出すこともなく、フランスから姿を消したのだ。研究については謎に包まれた相方が秘密裏に続けていると囁かれている。へえ、なるほど。ジャック・ネッケル。ジュネーブ出身の技工家、ジャック・ネッケルはイギリス東インド会社との関係を通じて一財産を築き上げた。また大金が得られると考えたネッケルは、A.方向を提案し、財務長官に任命された。その外見とは裏腹に、彼はルソーの信奉者であり、いつも財産という概念そのものに疑問を抱いてきた。自分の抱いた信念を現実のものとすべく、ネッケルは貧困層、囚人、そして病人の生活状況を向上させるための改革を行った。また、私生活でも妻のスザンヌと共にサン・シュルピスとグロカイユに慈善病院を立ち上げている。これらの貢献によって大臣としては絶大な人気を誇っていたが、同時に王から疑いの眼差しが向けられるようになる。1781年に一度解任されるも、民衆から王国の財政健全化を求める声が強まったため、7年後には再び登用された。新たな税を導入する必要性に迫られたネッケルは、ルイ16世を説得し、三部会の召集を約束させた。その結論が自分を破滅に導くとは知らず。なるほど。オートマタか。さっきのボスか。表示ってなんや。ここでも切り替えられるのか。なるほど。アンバリットの会計官。会計官はジャック・ネッケルの魂を格納するために設計された。滑腹よく膨らんだ姿は古代の城塞に似せて作られたものであり、ネッケル元財務長官が強い意志で守り抜いた金と国家機密を表している。会計官が手に持った一本の鍵は恐ろしい打撃武器だ。また、ひとたび胸部にある鍵がないと挿入されると、装置が露出され、電撃の媒介、大量の飛行爆弾の射出、強烈な突進攻撃を繰り出すようになる。シャトレ近くにある、介護者かなの扉と呼ばれる、扉を開ける黄金の鍵。介護やね。パリ・シャトレ地区の伝統として扉が開けられるのは1年に1回、聖金曜日、聖金曜日のみである。扉が開かれると聖職者や信徒たちはその扉を通り抜け、サンジャック・ド・ラ・ブシュリー教会へと向かう。いっぱいサイドクエスト出たけど、これやね、バイさんに聞きたかったのは、そうか、ルモニエ医師の覚書が暗号化されてるから、それを聞きたかったよね。なんか、ここだけえらい光が当たってんだ。この人に聞くこともあったね、さっきの。金庫の件か。
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
鋼の金庫について。
I would like to access the contents of a safe
こじ開けたいのですが、
Dare I ask for your help, Monsieur Lavoisier?
力添えをお頼みしても。
How can I be of assistance to you, madame?
I need gunpowder to break
火薬
through
が
the
必要
door.
なのですが、
Gunpowder? But I don't have a speck of it, mon ami. Do you think I just walk around with explosives in my pockets?
Oh, I apologize.
ああ、揉めちゃうよ、そんな言い方したら。
Mirabeau? What is this ridiculousness? I suspect he knows full well whatever he's playing at. Where is the animal?
いや
So we can ask
ー、や
him
ばいやばい。
what's truly going on.
He has left. He had an
鍵
urgent
の用事があ
matter
る
to
との
attend
こと
to.
で。
Eh bien, I'm sorry, madame. If
あ
you
ら。
could inspect the safe and determine what metal was used in its fabrication,
なるほど。
I might be able to find a solution. But given the circumstances, I'm sadly not in a position to help you.
I understand.
段階についてた
How
ん
do
や
you。intend to counter the king's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have
何
the
の
upper
手立ても
hand.
ない。
For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him. I am convinced that something is afoot. Something that could destroy all our hopes in an instant.
You have my full attention.
嫌な予
You
感
should
だね。
know that I am a gunpowder commissioner. As such, I oversee the provision of gunpowder to the kingdom's arsenals, l'Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days, a large quantity of gunpowder from Marsanji has been sitting
あ、
near
ちょうど
as
開白
It's in a warehouse
手に入るやん、
by
ほ
the
な。
factories. But the men I sent to take possession of the cargo and transport it to the arsenal have gone missing. Do you realize what this means?
The gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
It's possible. One thing is certain.
パ
It's
リの
enough
半
to
分を
destroy
吹き飛ばす。
half of Paris. Whether it is still in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then, if possible, we must neutralize it.
How?
Simply by placing it in contact with water. Nothing could be easier in theory, but we must find a way to flood it.
Flood the gunpowder? You're out of your mind, Lavoisier. We're in the most desperate of situations, and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the
私はその使い
powder,
道を
I will
決め
decide
ま
what to
す。
do with it.
おお、なるほど。
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
みんな、揉めてるね。それだけ言いに来た。あの人。あんな遠くから聞き耳立てて。みんな揉めるな。波及の用事ちょっと怪しいか？あの話を聞いて、いかはったやんな。あれロベスピエール喋ってなかったっけ？
Eh bien. Do you come bearing news from Monsieur Marat?
No, not yet.
I have it on good authority that he is in the
そうか
corner
そう
of
か
the market.
そうか。
He's the only
最初
person
に
who could show you a way to reach the Bastille. Don't forget.
話したんか。あー、この辺
Is
聞
your
いたか
plan
な。
to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, far from it, madame.
全く進んでおらん。
The situation is hopeless. Even if they were armed and formed into battalions, the Patriots would not be able to fight.
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. A strange illness strikes all who
奇
try.
病。
They are seized by an irrational fear, one so great that those who do not lose consciousness go mad or perish on the spot. This makes it impossible to do anything. Any attempt at an uprising is a fool's errand.
The locations you mentioned share a common feature.
共通っ
A
て。
statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out, they appear to be depictions of a Vestal Virgin watching over the sacred fire.
Une lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some cemeteries. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A symbol of light triumphing over darkness, perhaps? Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, were burnt there. Some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I'm now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory, and that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion without needing a key to wind them.
Paternoster quies in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Now that I think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
破壊。
Unfortunately, they are preternaturally strong.
なるほど。
Nothing can so much as damage them.
破壊したらチェックポイントなくなっちゃうね。
Indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns were made of, perhaps I could find a way to destroy them.
Where should I start looking?
Start by poking around the factories near Monsieur de Vaucanson's workshop. That's where the automats were forged. I'd wager the lanterns were made there as well.
アイリスさんが修理できんようになるやんな。
Were you present when the estate's
ああ、これ
general...
は聞いたね。
We laid bare, so he at least positive.
Goodbye, Monsieur de...
いちいち所定の場所に帰っていかはん。なんかいろいろサイドクエストが増えてきたな。これいけんのかな。サイドクエストから行きたいけど、いけるかがわからんな。
Monsieur Bay.
Ah, mademoiselle. I am very pleased to find you here with us within the shelter of these walls.
ルモニエ医師の家で見つかった書類について。
I found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. Ah, je vois.
速記を用いて記されたもの。なるほど。
A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I want to use it
なるほど。
myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois.
あ
I believe
あれ
it's an autopsy report.
王太子
The
の
author writes that the subject died from a large dose
生産
of prussic
過
acid.
剰摂取あ
What
れ
is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
あれあれ毒殺
I'm looking for a way to force a lock that is supposed to be unbreakable. Monsieur de Mirabeau advised me to ask you for help.
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, filters, racks, and tripods. But I've never given a moment's thought to how a lock works. God, Monsieur de Mirabeau was joking with you. That's
カツがあれ
Où est-il, ce brave homme? So that we might
あれ
ask him.
He has left. A matter that could not wait.
Excuse me? Do you mean he left the convent? That's madness. What was so important that he would
あ
put
れ
himself in
怪しい
such
な。
Intriguing indeed.
なんやろ金庫の話を聞いて否定したあたりはなんか金庫に関する何かの情報を持ったはったんかな。
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
生産について。
What is prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison
猛
of
毒。
the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific
気
state
絶
or
あ
a
れ
coma.
死んだらへんのか
A
な。
deadly poison.
Aegis, is everything all right?
あ、王妃へ真相を報告する。
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
うわー、報告すんのつらいね。アイギスは速やかに王妃へ報告しなければならない。都合がいいことに彼女が使っているキャリッジは天才発明家、ウジェーヌ・ド・ボーカンソンが生み出した奇跡の通信手段が搭載されていた。直接帰らんと通信で伝えるのか。サイドいっぱい出てきたな。どうしようかな。ちょっといけるかどうか見に行こうか。で、ちょっと今までかなりいけるかな、どうかなっていうのを詳細にぐるぐる回ってたけど、軽く見てすぐに行けそうじゃなかったら早々に引き返すような感じでざっと見ようかな。ざっと見ていけるやつは行って、いけんやつ はもう後回しにしてメイン行くようにしようか。ちょっとどのタイミングで行っていいかわからんな。あれこの時計、さっき、ルイ16世の部屋にあったんやったっけ？なんか印象的な時計やなって言ってたあの時計やんな。よし。じゃあ今回はここまでにして、次回またサイドクエスト、これは報告したら完了になるのかな？ちょっと上から順番にざーっと眺めていってみようか。うん。では、今回はここまでにしようと思います。ありがとうございました。では。